Mic check, mic check, mic check. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. New shit. So I'm here trying. I'm here practicing some shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can rock out with me. You know what I'm saying? Just working on some new shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. Connect. I don't know. That shit ain't connecting. I don't know. I don't know if y'all can see me. My new monitor is not connecting up. I don't know if y'all can see me. I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting here playing with this right now. So I might check real quick. I'm checking out this new shit. You know what I'm saying? A couple people in the building. It says there's a couple people in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to. Dee, 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 dee. I'm just trying shit out.
Pause.
Pause, you motherfuckers. All right, so all right, I activated that one. So I'm gonna go over here and try this now. That goes over here. See, I'm gonna stop bringing shit up on the screen for y'all. I'm gonna be able to, when we talking about things in the morning, I'm gonna be able to bring things out on the screen. You know, understand what I'm saying? I'm getting ready to bring shout out to my brothers that I'm gonna have from other states that I'm gonna have logged in. You know what I'm saying? Especially on Walk the Yard. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to tap in to Walk the Yard. You know what I'm saying? Walk the Yard is gonna be once a week. Where, like I told you, I'm gonna have a couple fellas that was locked up where we used to walk the yard, give it to y'all real. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no capping. It's gonna be real talk. You know what I'm saying? Conversations we had in the yard, and you know what I'm saying? Give people some this our mind state and where we was then and where how we are now, and you know what I'm saying? Just give you a different look on prison reform. That's how I call it. A lot of people won't agree with me. They're like, that's not prison reform. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's prison reform. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, shout out to everybody in the building. You know what I'm saying? I got some people in the building. I don't know. People were bored. Shout out to y'all. YouTube sign. Let's get it. Nah, I'm just trying out. I got a new computer. I got a new couple things I'm trying out. So I'd rather practice at nighttime where I could mess up and I can do all this stuff that in the morning if I mess up or I get agitated and I start breaking shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody pay for this shit but me. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all can tap in on the monitors. Can y'all put a one in this? I don't even know if I'm live. I don't know nothing. I don't know if this new camera. I don't know what happened. So I don't see nothing on the monitor. So if you could just press a one, you know what I'm saying? Just to let me know you can hear me clear. Everything is functional. You know what I'm saying? And if you got my number, you know what I'm saying? You want to chop it up on the air, let's chop it up, but we can see if the phone's working. You know what I'm saying? We can check it out. You know what I'm saying? Tasty. All right. Yeah, there's a one. Oh, I'm lit. Oh, yeah, I'm lit. Hey, yo, everything sounds right. Everything's good. It's just like this sounds. I think I did it right. You know what I'm saying? I've been in here for by myself in there trying to hook this up and trying to get this right. You know what I'm saying? I just got to get that camera because it seems like the visual, it just seems like it's cloudy. I don't know if I got the right lens in that camera. Can y'all see what I'm saying, Tasty? Can you see what I'm saying? It got the I don't know. I got to switch that. I think. I got a text. My son is crazy. You just want to hear my son?
Gunner's acting bad. He's really screaming on the hallway. He's acting bad because I have something to say. Can I have some? And no, I got something and Brenda wanted to pry over it because her wanted because he's the last one. So I wanted it because I asked mom. And after that, Brenda started screaming, crying, screaming on the hallway. Now he's in my car room right now. But he's just acting bad.
Did y'all just hear my son? My son's going crazy on my daughter. TJ Source, what's up with you, my brother? My brother, what's going on with you, brother? Shit, just trying some computer shit I got, T. See y'all tomorrow, man. I'm definitely gonna pull up to the live. What is this? It's what it, I forgot the name of that. The listening tomorrow. But they're gonna have a listening tomorrow. You know, I'm gonna pull up, check it out. Definitely gonna check it out. Show my brother T some love. Yo, my son, my daughter. I can't believe my son, man. My son just left me a message. You guys hear this guy? This guy's a movie. My boy's a movie.
Gunner's acting bad. He's really screaming on the hallway. He's acting bad because I have something to say. Can I have some? And no, I got something and Brenda wanted to pry over it because her wanted because he's the last one. So I wanted it because I asked mom. And after that, Brenda started screaming, crying, screaming on the hallway. Now he's in my car room right now. But he's just acting bad.
Oh yes, the listening party for the what project, man. Yes, man. We want everybody show some love, man. Pull up in the building, check it out. TJ always got something going on. That's my little brother. He always got something going on. I love him all the way to the grave, way past the grave. You know what I'm saying? We're going past the grave. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Flizzy Fliz. Shout out to Chuck. You know what I'm saying? They still didn't want to take me in my spelling bee. I think I can spell better than TJ. See, that's why they didn't want to take. See, Chuck See, Chuck's one of them motherfuckers. He's one of them motherfuckers. I got to get a motherfucker, smart motherfucker for Chuck. You understand what I'm saying? But I think I can take TJ and Fliz in the spelling bee. Do y'all think I can take TJ and Fliz in the spelling bee? Fucking right. I know y'all know I can take TJ and Fliz in the spelling bee. I'm trying to tell you. TJ is light skinned and Fliz likes to eat. Serious. TJ, you know, hey TJ, I don't want to. I'm just saying, TJ, I can take you and Fliz in the spelling bee. I think I can hold my own against. If TJ Sauce is standing right here, I know my viewers are saying, try to get TJ. Fliz, I might got a Willie and Dolly. I might got a sick chief at Fliz. You know what I'm saying? But TJ Sauce, I definitely outspell him. And when I told them that, they act like I was joking. Fuck out of here, man. Fucking motherfuckers can't outspell me on that podcast. They couldn't outspell their way out of a wet paper bag, didn't spell them against me. They gotta be out there rabbit-ass minds. They had to be out there rabbit-ass minds. Nah, shout out to the West Pride guys. That's my brothers over there, man. It's all love. They really can't outspell me though. I'm not gonna hold you. Fumi couldn't even ask Fumi. Fumi couldn't even outspell me. This nigga done sent me pictures of my daughter tearing up. I should have never bought him a phone. Buying him a phone was the worst thing I could have did. Yeah, I got a lot of interesting texts this morning about my about the conversation. I might talk about it right now. But hold on though, right? There was a lot of people that feel like they should take the side of their husband, that I was wrong. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to keep it $1 with you. There's a lot of people that feel that my position on that was wrong. Trap, you always supposed to side with your wife or your girl over your mother or no. That's not my position on that. So I'm gonna save that though. I ain't even gonna chop into that. You know what I'm saying? Mecca, what's up, Mecca? I done ran into Mecca today. You know my day was starting off crazy. I ran into Mecca. Man, Mecca tried to steal my car. Man, Mecca was trying to hijack me. Shout out to Mecca, man. She let me breathe. She ain't do nothing to me. She said, yeah, what's up with all that shit you was talking on the podcast? Yo, Mecca ran up on me, man. I swear to God, I was kind of did it for my life. You know what I'm saying? But due to the circumstances, she let me go. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Miss Jackson, Miss Mecca really let me go. I found Miss Jackson. Guess where I found Mecca at today? Can anybody take a wild guess where me and Mecca bumped into each other at today? Anybody take a wild guess and say, yo, where did Trap and Mecca bump into each other today? We bumped into each other at the graveyard. Worst place in the place to bump into a person at a graveyard. That is crazy. Oh shit, I got all systems up. Hey yo, man, shout out to Eubanks, man. I gotta say this, man. Shout out to James Eubanks, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That man taught me all of this shit. Yo, hey, Eubanks, can I just say something to you today? On this? You're not gonna be. I apologize to you, cause today I was cussing you out again. I called you every midget. I called you every stubborn. I called you every name in the book again today. But once again, everything you taught me, I got it done. Hey, yo, shout out to my brother, man. Yo, everything he taught me, I got it done. But I cussed him out all the way through it. It be my mental health stage because I'm by myself and I don't got nobody to vent to. So I just go on to the person that you know, understand what I'm saying? So I just think that, yo, shout out to him, man. You know, understand what I'm saying? Because he got me to I'm almost a technician. I don't want to say I'm a technician yet. I'm gonna leave that up to franchise. I gotta wait till franchise comes in here, and I'm gonna show franchise that I'm a fucking technician now with this shit. I'm getting ready to start drawing up scenes on these videos, right? I'm getting ready to pull up. Hey, so if you want to come on a No Longer Trap podcast with you could be at your crib. All you gotta do is have a laptop. And I'm gonna be able to pull you right up. Boom, we can have a conversation. Everybody, we ain't gotta sit here. You don't gotta see my dogs. You ain't gotta come over here and smell my marijuana smoke. You ain't gotta come over here and smoke crack. You ain't gotta come over here and do nothing. You ain't gotta come drink alcohol. You can sit in the presence of your own home and we can have a legitimate conversation because I can zap you in now. I know how to zap you in. I know how to zap you in. Hey, yo, this is like a new toy to me. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't moved from this one. I ain't even ate. I ain't moved in front of this shit. I'm just trying to learn this shit because I want to get good at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that the key to success and to anything nowadays, 2025, like I tell my brothers that are coming home from penitentiary, yo, is learning these computers, man. Yo, I'm telling you, man. Yo, we learn these computers. Your computers is hustling just like everything else, man. You got to learn these computers. You got to learn there's things you got to learn, man. You got to sit back. You got to learn. Smoke a blunt. You got to take time in your day to learn the computers because this is where the money's at. So this is what I learned that, yo, I got to start focusing on learning how to run, learning how to actually pull things up so I can get everybody up to speed and to exactly what I seen earlier that I can't explain. I can let that explain. You know what I'm saying? What do you see? What do you mean turn my sign the right way? How I got you dyslexic? How I got you dyslexic? I don't understand this. Hold up. It says no longer up there and it says trap down here. I don't understand how I got you dyslexic. Does this look fucked up on the screen or something? Or am I dealing with some other mental health patients like myself that they're all in their own home and they're looking through their phones and they're looking fucked up? That's you. That's not my camera. Look at this shit. It says no longer trap. You're just trying to mess with my mental right now. That's what you're trying to do. See, there's people that play with my buttons and they know how to get to me. And you're trying to get to me right now talking about it's this, like, how is it backwards? Hold the fuck up. I know I'm not crazy. Does that look better? Does that look any better? Just tell me, does that look any better? I don't know. I don't know if I'm bugging. How is it backwards? I don't know what the fuck's going on. See, you're playing with me. That's why I didn't want to do this by myself like this, because you guys start playing with my head. You know I'm high as shit, and now you're talking. How is it backwards? Tell me how that shit backwards. Am I bugging? See, you're playing with me. Stop that. Stop, because you're irritating me now. You got that. You got that. All right. See, you're all trying to go along with it. Yo, all right. Is that all right? The joke is over. You got me. It's not backwards. The no longer trap. What are you just talking about? Flip the sign around. What sign? I'm not listening to you, man. I'm not listening to you. TJ knows he can't outspell me, so TJ just started this shit up. See, TJ knows how to get to me mentally. He's trying to get to chat. He got you going, yo, tell him it's backwards. See, look at TJ. TJ done started this shit. Do you know this damn sign? Look at the chain. How the fuck is this sign backwards? How is this sign backwards? Somebody tell me how this sign is backwards. I swear to God. I don't know what's going on. Somebody tell me how it's backwards. TJ's on some bullshit. He started some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He started some bullshit because I said he can't spell. I expose this motherfucker uses spell check every motherfucking day. TJ, you know what TJ did one time? This is how I know I can outspell him. TJ was writing a rap. He uses spell check to write raps. He punches in and out because he uses spell check. He got his own dictionary, glossary too. You understand? That's why I know everybody got their. See, everybody be trying to use all these big words on Facebook, and I want to tell Chop Stewie this too. Now that I'm on the topic, fuck it. Hey, Chop Stewie, stop trying to correct me on fucking Facebook. Where you want to be a fucking spell? You want? Oh, cause you gotta spell that word. You, man, you know what the fuck I'm trying to say. I don't give a fuck what nobody is. I got my own way. You know what I'm saying. Don't correct me. Don't correct me. You're not Miss Domenico. Only Miss Domenico, my English teacher, could correct me. You can't correct me. You're sitting there correcting me. You sitting there drunk every motherfucking seat. They got you on every boat in the world. Where's Chop Stewie? Motherfucker done woke me up. Chop Stewie was in Thailand like this. That AI shit's fucked up. They done fucked Chop Stewie up. They got my cousin all every country. Cuz, don't try to spell check me. Wake the fuck up. All right? Before you try to ask me how I spell something, Chop, wake the fuck up, man. Because every time I see you, you're Nako. Man, mother can't take Chop Stewie nowhere. Chop Stewie fall asleep. Chop Stewie fall asleep walking. How the fuck that happened? He got swollen ankles, bad knees, bad elbows. How the fuck he fall asleep walking? This motherfucker's bad, man. He talking about... He trying. This motherfucker here crazy. You crazy, Chop. Chop, you crazy. Uh-oh, something's wrong. Oh my God. Let me argue with him. I'm just saying.
Yo.
See, this is what I'm saying, right?
You got me hanging up with my baby to tell you your sign is backwards.
I'm saying my sign is not. I'm saying I don't understand. It might be backwards to. It might look. I don't know. TJ.
On the camera is backwards. If you look behind you and look up, it says no backwards. When you read it left to right properly, it's regular. Wait a minute. I can't even see it.
Hold up. Let me see.
Check your text. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I sent the picture.
All right, hold on. Shit just fell over there. I don't want shit to disconnect. Hold up. Okay.
Turn your head. Look right straight up.
So no.
The N is above your head, but the N is backwards. It goes on the other side, so when it comes out to us, it says no longer crack.
Hey man, they used to give me puzzles I had to fix. They tried to fuck with my head. So maybe that you could understand the shit I had to do when they used to put the puzzles in front of me and they used to try to make me put them in the blocks and shit. And
the square pegs in the round hole.
Yeah, they put it. Yeah, you went through that shit, Mecca. See, Mecca, that's why we could relate, because you're my mental health sister. I know that you had to put the blocks together too. You understand?
No, the blocks didn't go together, baby. They were square and round. I'm not touching them.
Yeah, no, they was triangles and triangles. See,
triangles take how to get to the stars.
Yeah, they was stars. They was trying to ask you what is a. Yeah, see, DC, them people try to mentally play with our heads. I'm not trying. You could deal with this. You could deal with this. No. Oh, I see what they're saying now. I see what they're saying. All right.
You just gotta flip it around. So the no longer is above you, and the awesome longer would be above your head instead of the head.
No. So people know that people know that sometimes things are wrong with me. So
it's been like this the whole show. This is what I've been telling you, Fred.
Oh, all right. So, well, I guess, man. Hey, sometimes things happen and they just happen. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for showing me, Mecca. I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. I'm gonna call some people and start some trouble on live on air. You know what I'm saying? They motherfuckers don't want. This is what I do. All right. First and foremost, let's get this out the way. let's get this out the way, man. Let's get this out the way. Let's get this out the way, yo. Get out the way, yo. Hold up. Hold up. Nah, I don't need no meds, Miss Diva. Miss Diva, hell no. I'm all right. Hold up. Well, I'm gonna get this out the way. I get this out the way. Hold up. Here it is.
Yo, peace. What I owe the farm?
Oh, I'm glad he didn't say nothing crazy. See, my viewers, I want to say this, right? I didn't want to tell you who I was calling, but I said, yo, I'm getting ready to call one of my brothers, right? He might say that he's in the city morgue. He was getting ready to say something crazy. He just couldn't fathom it up quick enough. You understand what I'm saying? To get it up. You understand what I'm saying? But well, yo, shout out to my brother man. We live here on the No Longer Trap podcast, man. I'm testing out some new equipment, so everybody jumped in the building. So I decided to call up a couple people that I think that are moving and doing positive things in the community, and that I think that people should know about real quick. That you could give us a brief summary, because I know you got a book out, and I want you to give my viewers a quick synopsis. Did I say the word right? Synopsis, huh? Synopsis of what the book is about, and you know what I'm saying, what they could expect and how to get the book.
Well, thank you. Well, the book is basically it has three different messages in it, right? You know, I'm no particular fake writer or nothing. I just had something on my mind. Now, you're part of this book too, Trap, because remember we was in the SCORE program.
Yes, we was.
Okay.
I was one of the founders of the SCORE program. Like I have told people before, I have said this to before, like when I first got into that program, everybody laughed at me, everybody laughed at me. A lot of guys that are even in there now that went through it after me. When I went there, everybody was going, yo, man, you going up there talking to kids? Yo, man, they ain't even giving you nothing. I used to have to hear everything. You understand what I'm saying? But go ahead,
You understand why? Because you know, our background in the street is like, you know, real serious. So they just expect us to be negative. They don't know that, you know, that even within the negative charge, it's a double positive. And even within positive, it's a negative. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You know, we're not all bad. We just played the hand that we was dealt. You feel me?
Feel you.
So check it out. So one of the things, the main important thing about the SCORE program was how we dealt with the kids and teaching them that the word, you know, what the meaning of the word snitch and the word rat is, you know what I'm saying? And also the importance that they talk to somebody if they find out that a kid brings a gun to school and plans on shooting them too.
Yes.
Now, you remember the scenario?
Yes, I'm the one that, hey, can I just say this? Let me stop you. I'm the one that started that scenario. I made it up in my head. I wrote it down on paper. I was the first one to go to the kids with that. So when I went to the schools with it, when I came home, the impact that it made in schools, it brought tears to my eyes. And now when I see other guys doing my what I sat in my cell and just imagine and put on paper, when I see it all over social media and I see guys doing it and it's working in schools, yo, man, I don't come out here and go, yo, I'm that school. No, but yo, that's just, it's gratification to me. I feel good. You understand what I'm saying? I really feel good. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. When I got kicked out of the state, I was in a program in MASH. That was something like that. It was something first. Maybe I can't remember the program. I probably said it in my book, but what I like about the SCORE program is we talk to them about specifically what to do if another kid brought a gun to school and said he was going to shoot up a class or hurt some people. You know what I mean? Because that's important, because a lot of people think they know what to do, but they don't know what to do. Like I said to the real, with the teach your kids, I'm still bugging over that. You know, because we bust that early, like, but not at first grade.
Yes, and people don't understand the magnitude of this actually. And I want to explain it to the people that don't know it real quick. And I'm gonna give them a quick view.
I'm going to share some little part with you that's in the book that's been overlooked.
Okay, but I want to share this just so to give them a quick view on what you're talking about and how this works. All right, so when I go into a class of a class of kids, my first thing to them is I get everybody. And I asked them, if somebody here brought a gun to school, how many would you snitch on the person that brought the gun to school to shoot up the school?
Oh, I gotta stop right there, because it's a little more specific than that. You say, because first of all, you know, we peep who's friends in the classes. Everybody came together because they kids and they come in to see a bunch of wild dudes in there. Okay? And I mean, that's talk. And you know, nobody in there was under $215.
Yeah, but no, you're not. That's not. You're somewhere else,
That's the exact question.
No, but no, because I'm going to tell you why, I'm going to explain why. Because I don't want these kids to think about nothing but what I'm explaining to them right now. I don't want to think about the bully, the 250. All I want to, just hear me out, I want to explain. This is how I explain it. And it's so powerful. When I ask these kids, how many of y'all right now would snitch? Now, these are kids from the streets. So when a lot of these kids got pride issues just like we did. So what happens is, right, let me explain it. Let me run it through y'all. So when I say to them, how many of y'all will snitch? How many of y'all will go and snitch? I want all the people that will snitch, I want them to come to this side of the room. I make all of the people that, so if I got a classroom of 40 kids, and this is kidding you not, I'll probably have 4 students get up to that side and go over there at this point. At this point, right? So now, this is what I do at the next point of it. I say, now, if your mother, your brother, or somebody you love was in that class, would you snitch? If you would, go on to that side. What happens now is everybody... everyone. I've been to a class where I got 1 or 2 kids that stayed tall, but I end up getting them to move on that side. But everybody goes to that side. And my next question to them is, why is anybody else's life not more important than your own family members? Then I go into, you're not only a hero for telling the principal or somebody that this kid was getting ready to make the most horrible mistake of his life, right? Or her life, right? That you're saving not only the people in the classes that was probably going to get killed, but you're saving that person's life. And that person might not understand it right now. They might look at you like, oh, you told on me. But when they get out of prison 25, 30 years from now, their mind state's going to be like, yo, thank you, man. Because I could have lost my life.
You know something? I think you just said almost verbatim in the book, word for word. I'm saying? But more importantly, we teach them that only criminals and prisoners can be a rat or a snake. You're a student. You're a civilian. You go to school to learn. That's what you have thrown off.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, now, I want to say something about the program that you might not remember, you might not know.
All right.
You remember Chuck Williams?
Who?
Chuck, the white boy.
Yeah.
You traumatized Chuck, right? So Chuck was there as an observer. So we let the kids know, don't come back up here because we don't know you. And if you come back up here, you got to run your shit. We're taking something from you. So they would go around and ask you what you take. They used to be like, I took your sneakers. Graham would be like, I took your watch. When they come to trap, the old trap said, I'm going to take your ass.
I'm going to take your ass. Traumatize them.
Yo,
because see, a lot of people are not understanding. You hear a lot of the stories about jail and niggas raping motherfuckers. That really happens.
Yeah, we just seen it happen.
It really happens. It happens. I know people get out of jail all tough and all of that shit, but that shit really happens.
It happens. You know, we was there during that era. You know what I'm saying? So that was very vicious. But let me go to the next part of the book. This affects you also. Now, you know, not to put your business out there, but everybody knows your story that's on your podcast is, you know, you committed violence against other people, allegedly.
Yes.
And I believe people shot before violence was committed against you. All right, now, this is something I'm going to share something real important. You know, my mom got killed when I was 17. You know what I'm saying?
You lost your mother, man. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? So, me being the person that I am, the person that table up to me and violence was necessary, you know, she held me back all the years. I'm supposed to be Jay-Z, you know, I know all the dudes. And they owe me a favor, you know what I'm saying? It's like, right? I always felt that was my burden that I had to kill my mother. So I success I got, no matter meaningful relationship I got with a woman, was always that level of pause because I knew I was going back up for the rest of my life because I won't hold my head high. You know what I'm saying?
Because you always thought about the vengeance of
and hatred. But I had so much hatred in my heart that you have no clue. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna bring this back to Chuck. Remember the truth. Remember the medium by F Block, the place you can stand, you can see like the street light on one of them, Pontiac Avenue,
yeah. Over there in the corner, F Block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see like the lamp of some cars, right?
Yep.
Yo, bro, all the years I was a medium, right? Too many to count. I never stood over. You know, when they popped the up, they be on the phone waiting for the basketball court, okay? or taking laps. I never stood over there. One day I stood over there, and something came over me, and I no longer felt the need for vengeance. I no longer felt like I had to kill the sixth man's life. And I don't know what it was, if it was the angel, the blessing, but it's not left my heart for that thing, you know what I'm saying? And that thing, I'm going to say, I've been a little soft in the street, I learned mercy. I showed a lot of people mercy that prior to that would never got no mercy.
And I don't want to cut you off on that, but I want to commend you, my brother, because you opened the door for brothers like me that I could forgive. I could want no more hate towards another brother that have took somebody that I love. You understand what I'm saying? Right. As we was growing up, our pride was on the line, and a lot of our egos was on the line, and a lot of things has transpired. And me personally, I'm gonna speak for me. I lost a lot in these streets.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I've lost a lot in these streets, man. Yeah. And people don't understand that what I've got.
Too.
Yeah, like you don't understand what I'm saying? Is I brought myself to a bubble now.
I don't know if you can claim that, but you was in prison for murder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You pleaded guilty to murder. I mean, you pleaded guilty to it. You know how that go. They take this 10, 20 years and get out again, or his life never get out.
And people don't understand, right? And this is what I was trying to say in the men's group. And people don't understand us that's been through so much trauma and turmoil and lost so much in these streets. And sometimes we tend to go off on things that shouldn't even matter, or our concerns. It's only because we got so much bottled up trauma and so much loss and pain and hurt that we don't remember, as men, we was taught not to cry. We was taught not to cry. So yeah, no, but I'm saying as a man, we was taught never to cry, right? So imagine growing up, going through all this trauma, but you was told as a man never to be. And you ain't found your own manly stage yet, but you've been trained to, you can't cry. You got to bottle all that shit up. All that trauma, all that loss, all that death, all that pain, all that hurt, all of that, everything, you got to bottle up. You got to suck that up. You can't cry. You can't do that. That was the perception that we grew up under. Am I right?
That's true. And the person that tried to listen, you he really cried it all. Right.
Yeah.
So getting back to what we're talking about, right, bro? So the first part of the book, the introduction, we deal with that with kids in school, how to deal with situations. They friend or another kid brings a weapon to school and tries to shoot up the place. They got to go talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm changing the word tell to talk. Mm-hmm. So they got to go talk to somebody. And again, don't worry about being labeled a rap because you're a hero, like you said. And also, don't worry about retaliation because when he gets to jail, nobody likes guys that try to do things against women and children and babies. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he's going to be outcast, and he's going to realize he should have been here forever. And once hopefully he gets some help, in about 10, he ain't thinking about he's going to move over his life. Now, getting back to the other part, it's crazy because, when I was going with a particular woman who really got me like my roots South Side and everything like that, right? And I got to meet a lot of her girlfriends that baby. Some babies, your baby, your cousin baby, you know what I'm saying, Trap?
Mm-hmm.
And, they grew up to kill each other, to hate each other. But they was best friends. Actually, it wasn't more or less them, it was the extra friends that they made growing up in life. And it turned them on to friends that they grew up with.
And then, and I want to stop you right there. I want to stop you right there, and I want to say this. This is why I personally be wanting my sons, my kids, to interact with everybody's children, bro. All my friends, I want y'all the kids to know my kids. I don't ever want our kids to grow up shooting at each other. I don't never want our kids to ever grow up with any hatred towards I don't want that to happen.
I seen a situation, I don't want to get into particulars, but the father and the two fathers was friends their whole life. One son killed the other son. They ain't caught holding each other crying because his son is in the ground and his other son is put in that max captain. Maximum security is attached to the natural life sentence. You ain't going home. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it was a double. Only people who won was some white people in court. They love us. They're making so much money off us. What if I pay? I'm missing out suffering. But just get back to the situation. Get that way to the first trap. The first thing that happened when your little brother got killed. Remember that?
What'd you say?
Your little brother got killed. Remember?
Yep.
Okay, now, his mother was like an aunt to me. She loved my mother. My mother lived in town. I'm saying, like, so now the situation is going back and forth, right? Because they think they got to bring their man. But I don't hear nobody saying, yo, I bought my man some sneakers. You know what I'm saying? I took my man moms out to dinner. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Now, would you rather somebody revenge you or take care of your children and help raise your children? Your son don't get killed, so your son don't end up in prison. You know what I'm saying? Yo, there's a friend of the guy right there. He got murdered, and his son got murdered. He took the single up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This is just like this is something that we gotta break. And it was something you said to me when our last conversation. Yo, should be the reason you should better go to anyone. It's like, yo, I gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? Whatever gets you, whatever that situation with you, I heard each other because it ain't working. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So how do we teach the next thing? So I don't know how to teach them, but I can talk about how their mind. Now, if Mom killed my mother, nobody is more important in your life than your mother. She gave me life. She ain't my brother, she ain't my baby. That's my mom. That's the whole earth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yo, you know what I'm saying? And just thinking about what happened to her, I can do anything anybody wants with no conscience. But now I have a conscience.
But
you know I got a lot of grandbabies, I got nieces and nephews. You know what I'm saying? I got my man.
Now I got a question for you, Now I got a couple questions about the book.
Yeah.
What inspired you? Did losing somebody murdering your mother inspire you to write this book?
No. What inspired me was going to the school program with two brothers, right? Looking at the kids, how much information they learn from us, right? About prison, because we ain't going there no scared straight. We going to get the facts. Because everybody here was you kill somebody, this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? Accept that shit up your family if you want to, but you don't have to. So now you see what it is. Take the rap video, this is real life. Take shit like your face. I'm back. So anyway, Trap, right? So, you know, I wrote like 6 books. I threw them away because once I became more conscious that day, I didn't want to perpetuate, you know, how them dudes right now. Tell excuses. I just wanted my name attached to that at that time. And I'm definitely gonna revise those books. So it was my guys in the school program. Now when I was in Mass, I got shipped out at like 20 years. I was in a program that taught the kids also came up to school, and also that came off of me there, right? Like the bad behavior, murder. I felt as though now I can get back. I give the best part of that. I also want to let you know, you know, this gangster thing, whatever. We start teaching them over soldier the warrior. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, we was kids with guns. I had my first gun at 12 years old. And before that I was sticking up at 10 years old. And before that, I was stopping chains and robbing at 70. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to share my person. They were going to say one brother, man. You know and then, you know, so what happened to me in prison? My story about prison alone is ugly. You know what I'm saying? I suffered in prison. You know what I'm saying? But I helped them because.
How many years was you incarcerated in your life?
So like this, right, chat? I did 2 13-year sentences, right? I did 5 in the Fed. And then including my juvenile record. And I'm only 54. I've been out for
you've been in jail. You're 75 years old. You probably been in jail, what, 40 years?
On paper, yes. Easy 40 years.
Hey, yo, that nigga said this nigga here.
Let me put that onto the table. You know what I'm saying? So now I want to explain to them, you know, what can bring you to jail, and then what's going to happen when you get to jail. Lose your family members, your girl leaving you, not seeing your baby. You know what I'm saying? Got to knock somebody in the head for common sense. There ain't nobody putting no money in your books. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you still got to maintain your life. You can't go to jail. You still got to maintain your lifestyle and your reputation if you that do. That's what you represent.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I mean, and also,
and sometimes people don't get that, I swear they forget that, bro. I don't know how some people forget that, bro.
The brother, right? Well, I like about him. I heard about him for years. I found him in my media. He's out there. He's doing good. I heard. He told me, right? He said, if they took the cigarettes out of jail, I'm a deadbeat dad. Yo, I fell out, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was
Yo, he said since they got rid of the cigarettes, I became a deadbeat dad. I can't hustle no more. He didn't transition the stamps.
I don't know.
I don't know where he was at. Shit, he
didn't gamble. He didn't gamble. So this thing was he was slinging cigarettes. That's it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So anyway, so you know, I had 2 uncles. You know, they Muslims, right? They might as well be Jewish. They so cheap. So they would never give us no money, and they were street vendors. So in order to get some money for them to go buy my little bed, my little weed back then, I had to sell some of their stuff. Now bear in mind, they ain't got no pencil license, and the police is running down, beating us up, taking our stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I always made sure. I only got my stuff taken one time. You know what I'm saying? So I learned how to become a street vendor. You know what I'm saying? In New York, we call it a wholesaler. You go to the wholesaler, buy some wholesale, and sell it on the street retail. And for every season, it's a hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, everybody's selling hats, you know what I mean? You know, jackets, you know what I mean? So
you see how this New York nigga, and see every time a New York nigga, let me tell you something about New York niggas. They straight off. You see how we straight off from the book tour. He got merch for sale. He got a lot of things. One, you can get into all of that. You go ahead, my brother. I just wanted to let everybody know this is yours. This is your time right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm letting you do your thing. Go ahead, baby.
All right. So when I had moved to Boston, prior to I was 12, I was only working, and the guards taught me how to take my money that I earned from work for me and buy my own merchandise and pick up my own boss and sell my own stuff. I mean, so at 12 years old, I was making $100 a day. It was 200, 100 was profit. You know what I'm saying? You know, 6 days a week. You know what I mean? So, you know, so I talk about that in the book. And then also, I evolved and I learned how to treat businesses. I had a few businesses. All of them weren't successful. Some ones, but I went back to jail because of the mindset of my heart and knowing that I couldn't be 100% right because I wasn't right in myself. I was conflict. You know what I'm saying? Actually, wasn't no conflict. I knew what I was going to do when I see this person, no matter where I see him at daytime, nighttime. I didn't care who he was with. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that was the major holdback. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't believe in running things, man. You know what I'm saying? No, I had it. You know, I spoke to Rockefeller, man. And then Tata, I was married to Tata's first cousin. I know his mother, his sister, all that. So his brother got this situation. His brother caught a bite and held him down.
So you was connected, basically. You're connected with the peoples. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's established. If you don't know that, you a fool.
Come on, Chuck. This thing I'm established with Chuck. You know what I'm saying? Lou Hobbs came on family. Lou Hobbs, when I was the oldest, Mike Tyson came to see Lou Hobbs, Chuck, Scooter, and shot every weekend. but it really was there for Lou. Lou didn't share because they don't go for brands. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, you know, there's not a lot of things going on. I'm just trying to take one step at a time. So then we go to public safety in the school, teaching kids, no, you don't want to be like me, be young, pick up a gun, use that gun. Because once you pull that shit back, you can't take that back.
You can't take it back, man.
You know what I mean? And I'm here for reasons, dark reasons. I'm supposed to never be. I'm supposed to be buried in jail, never be home, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, 5 things that you get at kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, so I think that you don't do that. You don't have to do that. But you can't tell them not to do something like this option. So another option is entrepreneurship, how to create a business. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to buy things.
One of my other questions I got for you, is when you talk to kids, right? Do you give them the real perspective, or do you give them the PG / I'm just saying because hold on, Run. Because I say this because, you know, sometimes me personally, I got nothing against nobody that talks to kids. I tip my hat to you. But I don't like talking to kids with certain people. You know what I'm saying? That's just it was just something that I grew into after doing it for years and years inside of the penitentiary, and different dudes I had to work with. And I started watching different dudes, and I started seeing their, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like it. So because let me tell you something, these kids, you gotta be real with them, bro. When you start trying to care about the parents, the teachers, the COs in the room, and you start caring about everybody else and how they're gonna look at you, and that's when you're messing up the message to the kid. Right. You're unpurifying it. That's how I called it in my philosophy. I called it unpurifying it. I don't need nobody around me unpurifying it when I'm trying to talk to these kids and tell them what's real, what's right, what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? What happened to me? You know what I'm saying? Right. Because let me tell you something. I seen the baddest motherfuckers break. I seen the toughest people crumble.
I know. I was there with you, baby. I know. Let me tell you something, man, right? It's not a brother that come in there like life. You ain't never getting out unless a panel say so. If you lucky to even have life with the Lord. We young, 40 years, 70 years, 26 years. I'm 17. I'm like, I ain't even think I was going to do that thing. I'm going to do this. I'm not going to be that old.
Yo, this is what I be telling you, young men. I tell you all the time, yo. I'm telling you, I got real brothers that got pain, bro. We've been through pain. And this is what I try to tell people through this podcast. Yo, the pain that there's a lot of brothers and sisters going through out there in our communities. Yo, that shit is holding us down. You know why it's holding us down? Because we ain't releasing our pain and hurt. We ain't getting help. We're not seeking the right help. We're doing everything else with our energy that's bringing us backwards.
And if I had on to the book again, I'm gonna talk about mental health, bro. We didn't protect that mental health. This is what I tell young brothers these days, right? I say, yo, think about yourself for the future. Protect yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. And I tell a young brother, I'm like, yo, how old are you? Like, I'm 20, 25, whatever, 18, 19. I'm like, yo, you tell her to be 30? You be like, yeah. I'm like, yo, that dude that's 30 needs you now. Protect him now. I said, I didn't protect myself, Chad. I didn't protect myself financially, spiritually, emotionally.
And I want to say this, you know the main thing that you didn't say that you didn't do? We didn't do when we was younger, yo, we wasn't fathers to our children, bro. Yo, can I say this to all of you? And I want to say, I'm only going to speak for me. I'm not talking about the fathers. I want to say that I was so caught in the streets, and so I was thinking that as long as I came with some bread, here, take this 100. Here, take this 200. Yo, what my son need? Yo, here, what my daughter need? Yo, I was under the impression that was a good father, a provider, I was a good, you know what I'm saying? I made sure my son, my daughter, I made sure they was good. You know what I'm saying? But I was so busy caught in the street, I didn't know that your parent-teacher conferences are beautiful. I didn't know that taking your daughter shopping and spending time and going to dentist appointments and doctor's appointments and learning about your kids' health is so much. Yo, when you go to the doctors with your kids and I don't remember these memories with my parents, but I remember these. I do these with my children now. So I know that fatherhood, it's a whole different feeling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Than what we was taught to when we was growing up.
That's what you said. I'm out of that right? The dude Future, right? I always talking about him, but he said to females, right? He said, how can you raise your son to be a good man? Never had no father. You had a bunch of bad relationships. You don't even have an example of what a good man is.
Wow, that's deep. Hold up, Un. Hey, Un, can you repeat that one more time, Un?
The rapper Future, pick up the Future, right?
Shout out to Future.
He said one of his toxic Bible quotes that makes sense to me. He said, women, single women, he said, how can you raise a boy to be a man when you never had no father and you had a bunch of bad relationships? Your relationship with men ain't good. So what is your example? How you gonna teach you? You don't even know what a good man is. You never had a good man in your life.
How can you teach your son what a good man is if you ain't never had a good man in your life? You keep going from man to man.
I raised him like a man. I raised him a good man. I'm saying, you know what I mean. So that was. So let me try to relate to us. Okay. So we don't ever think the criminal mind never thinks you're gonna get caught. That goes to the guy who's still kidding ball, the guy who's doing dams, the guy who's pushing. Okay. You know what I mean? So we never think you're gonna get caught.
Never gonna get caught.
Never because Pablo Escobar, John Gotti. So my thing is, if they caught them, they gonna catch us eventually. Okay. So now we should act on, right? How old was you use a father, Pat? How old was you use a father?
15.
15, okay. I was a father at 16. All right, hold on. So at 16, I'm a father, and I got full custody of my son.
At 16, you got full custody of your son.
Yeah, at 16. His mother and him live with me. They from Boston. We live in Rhode Island. Ain't nobody giving us no campus, no nothing. That's all us. You know, so he was
salute to you, my brother. I know that was some hard times because let me tell you something. Me and my dad took me since I was 11 years old. And me and my dad, man, shout out to Sterling Enos Washington. Yo, man, wherever he was, I was there with him. You know what I'm saying? Right. He made sure I had food to eat every day. He made sure I had clean clothes on. And he made sure we had a place to stay every night, bro. Until we got our own crib. You understand what I'm saying? I remember we stayed at this place. It was in Lockwood. It's called the Tanner House. You understand what I'm saying? It's right across the street from the Metz's house. Shout out to Harold Metz. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Metz is right across the street from his house. It's an apartment building. So it's like a 1-bedroom thing in the kitchen with all people that live in there. Yo, they gave me and my dad a 1-bedroom, man. My dad's let me sleep on the cot, and my dad took the floor. You have to look at my dad on the floor, man, and I used to be like, damn, Dad, I'm going to get us out of this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Them times right there, my dad would tell you, man, I told my dad, I'm getting us out of this shit. You understand what I'm saying? And me and my dad ain't looked back since. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't looked back since. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean?
So, but my actions, I look back now at what you said because it put me in a situation where I was out my son's life. So that's what made me a bad father. You know what I'm saying? So I went to jail in July. He was born in February. You know what I'm saying? So when I went to jail, my mom had him, and then my mom got killed in October. I mean, what's that, 3 months after July?
Yep.
And after that, I didn't see my son for years.
Now, hold on.
I talk about that in the book. Yeah.
Now, can you name one thing that you learned from your dad?
Oh, man. Hard work, class. I don't say I work hard, but I was hard, class.
I'm talking about when it comes to fatherhood.
Man, listen, man, they was there, bro. You know what I mean? They was there. I can't say nothing about not having man.
Yo, one thing my dad taught me about fatherhood was sacrificing for your kids, man.
Right.
Yo, I swear, man, Sterling, Yo, I watched you year after year after year sacrifice, not only for me, for my brothers, my sisters, for other people's kids. I watched my dad, bro. I watched my dad growing up, bro. I watched my dad I'm not saying he was the greatest father to everybody, but he was a great father to me. You understand what I'm saying? Because he taught me so much that I love teaching my son. You understand what I'm saying? I love teaching my boys that, yo, it's us, man. It's family. You understand what I'm saying? It's about, when my sons see the sacrifices I do, and I tell them the sacrifices that my father did for his children, yo, it's only going to get passed on. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of females that are raising these single sons, they don't know how to teach their son that. You understand what I'm saying? They can teach their son that from a woman's point of view, but you can never teach your son that from a man's point of view unless you're a man. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. So let me add on to the fact. So this is why I don't have a lot of children. I got one biological child. I got your stepchildren that's real. This is close to me, my biological. You know what I'm saying? And felt as though, with the pain I was going through, and you know how I felt as though I was going to end up back in jail because I'm going to commit murder if I see this person there. And it just wouldn't be fair if I kept having babies and not been there for him. And I tried to be there without on parole as much as I could. I'm breaking parole, leaving state to state. Come see him.
Good evening, Marcel.
It's difficult, you know what I'm saying? But, my son got 10 kids.
And that's another thing. And people, they tend to forget this, right? And I want y'all women to really understand this. And yo, most of our dads got like 10, 12, 13, 18 kids. Most of our dads growing up, yo, we was witness to my dad having 10 girlfriends. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of our dads, I'm not saying all dads, I'm just saying a lot of our dads or our grandfathers, yo, had mad kids. I know people's grandfathers that got 20 kids, 18 kids. So this is the modern, we are changing. We are evolving. Can you see how we're getting, it's dropping down now. It's getting bad. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still passed down because most of my friends got over 5 kids. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is the curse is coming down of men, of our men just sleeping around having kids everywhere.
However, I'm going to tell you that, no disrespect to the women, but the quality, the value of women is doing that. Check this out, right? Was not together before I was born. My grandmother was a man. You know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, I never seen my grandmother with another man either. I seen my whole life.
My whole life. Listen,
my whole life.
All my grandmother's deathbed. Right?
My whole life.
Coming to America to come see her. Man, she jumped up off her deathbed. Right? Unplugged herself on the machine. She told all the women in there, you're going to do my hair. You're going to do my makeup. You're doing my nails. She can't see me like this. And when he came to see her, I never even seen my grandmother's section her whole life. I thought she was a Playboy model or some shit.
That's nasty work.
I know. And she was saying that grandpa like, what's up? Where we go? We going out to eat or something?
Hey, yo, so if we think about it, to the people in the chat, we think about it, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen your grandmother with multiple guys? I bet you not. Y'all are going to say, nah. A lot of people are going to say, nah, man, I only see my grandmother with grandpa. I only see my grandmother with Tommy. I only see my Uncle Tommy. That's it. I don't know. I don't know nobody else. I ain't never seen my grandmother with nobody else but my Uncle Tommy. That's it. That's it.
Regardless.
She said, I got a viewer that says, Mecca says that only her grandfather was with one, her grandmother was with her grandfather, man. People, grandmas was loyal, man. No matter what grandpa did, grandpa could have went out and had 10 kids. Grandma ain't doing that, man. Long as grandpa's holding down the house and grandpa's bringing in that check and making sure them lights is on and there's food in that refrigerator, grandma shut up. Grandma might have talked shit when they got in the room, maybe didn't give them no coochie for a couple days or whatever. But grandma shut up.
That's right.
Grandma had to eat other grandkids coming to her house, and she had to meet her other step grandkids. Grandma had to eat that. How many grandmothers had to eat that shit growing up?
And his plate always came first.
Let's go back now, people. Let's take it back. Let's take it back now, females. Let's take it back. How grandma had to eat that. Let's take it back. How grandma had to eat that.
She took it. You know why? Because now you know this will hurt me about my marriage. You know?
No, you can't tell. You can't tell me why that a female took it. Let another female tell me why grandma took it. I need a female in the chat to come in the chat and say, this is why grandma took it.
I can tell you why grandma took it. My opinion. Check it out. All right, boom. When I got married right there, I took an oath under God that no sickness, no good or bad, you know what I'm saying? No matter what, we together under God.
Yeah, I don't care. I seen married people cheat.
Listen. Grandma believed in God. That's why she break that bond. Kids don't believe in God.
Yeah. So
they got no relationship with God.
Oh, so you're saying that a lot of these women, right, that are getting married, they don't even got relationships with God. No matter what God they got, Allah or whatever, they don't have no relationship with God. So they ain't got they're not bound to no loyalty to really nobody because they ain't got no relationships with the Lord. So they can tell the Lord, man, I'm gonna go
fuck traffic back, fuck H and I'm gonna fuck that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I want. They ain't got no relationship with God, man. You know what I'm saying?
She said her grandmother stayed loyal all the way to her death.
Yeah, because she had a relationship with God. And she took the vow.
She took her vow serious all the way to the grave, no matter if he was a scumbag or not. She was like, no matter if he was a scumbag or not. I took my vows to God, so I'm going to hold my vows to God. And she's probably getting blessed with holiness right now. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So shout out to all the faithful women in the world. You understand what I'm saying? You are going to get blessed. I know that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it's a fucked up curse. Right. And we only got like 8-9 minutes left. And I want to say this on the way closing, right? Sometimes that curse, right? That generational curse done got so deep into our blood systems, it done passed down to generations. We are trying to break that curse of us dealing with mad women. Let's just start there. Let's start there because you know why I'm gonna start there? Because hold up, because that's a curse that really crushes us, bro. Why do we feel? Can we be real on?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you insight to that.
I'm saying why do we feel that we have to have multiple women?
Okay, I'm gonna explain it.
And why did Grandpa do it? And why did your father do it? See, I just need to know. You know what I'm saying? What was in our mind states? What's in our? Well, I know what was in my mind state, but I just want to see what other.
I'm gonna tell you, right? They got the slavery in our DNA. They changed our DNA, right? We was only studs, right? We was not to have a family.
Oh shit! The computer died.